What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Entrepreneurial Edge. And today we're talking about empires, revolutions, and some serious tech. We're diving deep into the story of Android, how a small startup took on giants like Microsoft and Palm, ultimately becoming the most dominant force in the smartphone world. If you've ever used a smartphone, chances are you've touched Android in some way, so hit that like button and subscribe. Let's unpack this tech revolution. Every tech giant has an origin story, and for Android, it all starts with this guy, Andy Rubin. Now, Rubin was already a bit of a legend in the tech world even before Android. He cut his teeth at companies like Apple and General Magic, which, if you don't know, was working on touchscreen devices way back in the early 90s. Talk about ahead of their time. But it was in 2000 that things really got cooking. Rubin co-founded a company called Danger, and they built this device called the Hip Top, later known as the Sidekick. Remember that thing? The phone that flipped open sideways with the full keyboard? Yeah, that was Rubin's brainchild. It was innovative, it was different, and it was a glimpse into how Rubin thought about mobile. Danger was eventually acquired by Microsoft, but Rubin's entrepreneurial spirit wasn't satisfied. He had a bigger vision, a bolder idea, an idea that would change the mobile landscape forever. That brings us to 2003, the year Android was officially founded. Now, back then, the smartphone market was a very different beast. We had Palm with their PDAs, BlackBerry dominating the business world, and Microsoft trying to make a splash with Windows Mobile. But Rubin saw a different future for mobile. He envisioned a world where smartphones weren't just for the elite few, but for everyone. And the key to unlocking that future was open source. See, most mobile operating systems at the time were closed ecosystems, controlled by a single company. Rubin wanted to break down those walls. He believed that by making Android open source, allowing anyone to use and modify it, he could foster innovation and drive down prices, making smartphones accessible to the masses. In 2005, Google saw the potential of Rubin's vision and acquired Android. This was a game changer. Google's vast resources and engineering prowess would prove invaluable in bringing Android to the world. But then, in 2007, everything changed. Apple launched the iPhone. Now, I don't need to tell you how revolutionary the iPhone was. It completely redefined what a smartphone could be, with its intuitive touchscreen interface and sleek design. The iPhone was a wake-up call for the entire mobile industry, including Android. But instead of being intimidated, Google saw the iPhone's success as an opportunity. They knew they had to step up their game. And step up they did. In 2008, just a year after the iPhone debuted, the first Android phone hit the market, the HTC Dream, also known as the T-Mobile G1. It wasn't the sleekest device and it didn't have the polish of the iPhone, but it represented a major milestone for Android. The Dream proved that an open-source mobile OS could be a viable competitor in the smartphone arena. It wasn't just about the hardware, though. It was about the software experience. Android brought features like customizable home screens, widgets, and notifications to the table, features that were unheard of at the time. It was the beginning of Android's philosophy of openness and customization, a stark contrast to the walled garden of the iPhone. And people took notice. Developers flocked to the platform, drawn by its flexibility and open nature. Manufacturers saw the potential of offering a more affordable and customizable alternative to the iPhone. And the rest, as they say, is history. Android's market share exploded. It surpassed iOS in 2010 and has remained the dominant mobile operating system ever since. But Android's journey hasn't been without its challenges. One of the biggest criticisms leveled at Android has been fragmentation. With so many manufacturers producing Android devices, each with their own custom skins and modifications, ensuring a consistent user experience across all devices has been a constant struggle.
Fragmentation has always been a double-edged sword for Android. On one hand, it allows for incredible diversity and innovation. On the other, it can lead to inconsistencies and a fragmented user experience.
But amidst the fragmentation, Android has continued to innovate. It has pushed the boundaries of mobile technology, introducing features like voice search, AI assistance, and foldable displays long before they became mainstream.
Android's innovation is what keeps it ahead. They're always looking forward, always pushing the envelope. It's exciting to see where they'll go next.
And as we look to the future, Android shows no signs of slowing down. It's expanding beyond smartphones, powering smartwatches, TVs, cars, and even home appliances. So that's the story of Android, a story of innovation, disruption, and ultimately, domination. From a small startup with a big idea to the most popular mobile operating system on the planet, Android's journey is a testament to the power of open source and the transformative impact technology can have on our lives. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next deep dive. As always, thanks for watching. Peace.